think about what happens in your body when you get nervous. Maybe your throat goes dry, your heart starts to pound, your hands start to sweat. Now think about what happens in your body when you get excited. Maybe your throat goes dry, your heart starts to pound, your palms start to sweat. It's interesting that what happens in our body when we're nervous and when we're excited, it's actually the same thing. We just think about those symptoms differently. So the key to this lesson is to figure out how do we flip your nerves into excitement so you can feel more confident. There's actually some really interesting research here by a Harvard Business School professor named Alison Wood Brooks. She did a study on performance anxiety where she had two groups of people, one of whom tried to calm down before a presentation by saying things like, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, and a second group that tried to get excited about their presentation by saying, I get to speak, I'm so excited. And it's the group that got excited that performed better and experienced less anxiety than the group that tried to calm down. So here are 3 ways that you can start getting excited before your next presentation. First, I want you to put together a power soundtrack. This is music that gets you super pumped, super stoked, ready to go. It might be rap, it might be country, pop, hip hop, whatever it is. Put together a playlist that's going to help you really get excited and feel great before your presentation. I had a client once who had to give a really high-stakes presentation every Monday morning, first thing. It's pretty rough. And what he found most effective to manage his anxiety was listening to his power soundtrack every morning on his walk to work. I had another client who loved her power soundtrack so much that she got her whole team in on the action. They created a power soundtrack as a team to listen to in their conference room before high-stakes sales calls. So find the music that just speaks to your soul, put it in a playlist, and make sure you use it as you're preparing for your presentation. Second, I want you to think about ways to get brisk, brief exercise in the, say, half an hour leading up to your presentation. I don't mean go to the gym and get all wild and sweaty, but maybe try taking a 5-minute brisk walk around your building or doing a jumping jack or 2. And the reason this is helpful is it gives your nervous energy somewhere to go. It kind of helps shake it out of your body, rather than just sitting at your desk trembling with fear and then walking straight into the presentation. Finally, think about reframing your mental self-talk. Too often we're thinking about presentations like this. I have to go to the conference. I have to lead that meeting. And it's this sense of dread building up. Instead, try saying to yourself, I get to give a presentation. I'm so excited. I get to speak at the conference. I mean, sure, it probably will feel a little fake at first. But the trick here is fake it till you make it. If you tell yourself often enough that you're excited about giving a presentation, you will eventually start to believe it. So the next time you feel your nerves creeping up on you, remember, you're not going to avoid them, you're going to flip them. Turn them into excitement so you can be more confident for your next talk.